So I am a Radio City Rockette of 12 years. In 2005, I had just completed my first season. It was amazing, and then in February, I was getting into a car and I had excruciating back pain. And for the next 6 months of my life, I was essentially bedridden. I was a dancer who was going to class 5 times a week, going to the gym, working out, and now literally sitting up and getting myself to the bathroom caused immense pain throughout my body, and I had to hold on to something to do it. I went to doctor after doctor, had MRI and scans done, and I was diagnosed with a herniated disc at L5-S1. That's great, but there was no way that that was causing all this pain in my entire body. They sent me to physical therapy. It did very little to help me, and then I had to re-audition for my job, and I hadn't danced in months. I had also gained a lot of weight because I was essentially bedridden. I went and auditioned, and I didn't get my job back. I was devastated. My lease was up. I moved back in with my parents at about 25 years of age, and I am literally sitting on my couch. This is about October now. Rehearsals had started for the next season of Radio City, and I got a phone call from Radio City. Someone was injured in one of their cities, and they needed a replacement immediately. Was I available? I hung up the phone and I said, I need to call you back. I had a complete emotional breakdown. I said to my mother, I don't know what to do. I want to take the job, but I can't physically do it. I haven't danced in 6 months and I can't walk. I called them back and I said, sure, I'll take the job. What was I thinking? I don't know what I was thinking. So the next morning, my mother drove me to the airport, and before I got on the plane, sorry, I'm getting emotional, she handed me Dr. Sarno's book. And I read it, and 2 days later, I was pain-free. And it absolutely changed my life. And without him, I wouldn't have the career I have. And I relapse every once in a while, but I know I can control it, and thanks to him, I have a career, and I had a really long dance career, and I don't know where I would have been without his book, and so thank you, Dr. Sarno.